Hi guys, I'm just putting together this video just to give you some more information on main construction methods for outdoor kitchens. I get quite a lot of questions about this. I've been doing this for a very long time now, and I've just been asked about the different methods and pros and cons of each, and hopefully this is a presentation that will help you understand that. This is for some of you on the Facebook forums that I'm a member of, and I know that we've done a behind the scenes test group for a how to design and build outdoor kitchens for yourself, DIY project styly, and we've done that all throughout lockdown, and that's been very successful. But I also wanted to put this video out there so that hopefully for people who just want to get a general idea of how things go together, I hope this helps. And if you've got any questions, give me a shout. But I'm talking really fast because I want to get this down into a small video so that I can also share it on my LinkedIn profile, which is another place where I get asked a lot of questions. So without further ado, we'll get into it, and hopefully it all makes sense. And yeah, just drop me a line if you've got any questions. And this is to do with all kinds of different methods of construction, but my specialism is steel frame construction. I'm going to be slightly biased towards that, and it's for good reason. But hopefully it all makes sense in a moment. So we'll just get straight into it. So here we go. Who's this for? It's primarily for professionals, landscape architects, and people to look into prescribe outdoor kitchen solutions for clients in the UK. And that's very important because it is very different all over the world. Wherever you want to build outdoor kitchens, their solutions range in a totally different way, which is one of the problems when there's not a lot of information in the UK, because our weather and climate is very different and the materials that are available to us is very different as well. So yeah, this is for people in the UK, but it'll be useful for people who are looking to navigate the endless choice available and not be hoodwinked and ripped off by some other companies that claiming to be providing outdoor kitchen solutions, and they're just cheap crap made in China. So here we go. Just a little background on me. My name's Scott Paterson. I'm the owner of Sumo Outdoor, and we're a supplier of outdoor kitchen frames and related products. I was previously a manager and co-founder of successful outdoor kitchen companies in the past. This includes team efforts resulting in outdoor kitchens and outdoor living areas at Chelsea Flower Show. And my team efforts and the guys involved and designers and experts that are part of my team, it's not just me, we all achieved 4 and 5 stars for several years in a row at a previous company that I worked for, so I'm very proud of that. And previously part of research and development of teams for some of the leading outdoor kitchen products in the UK. So some of the products you may see out there for some of the bigger brands and names that are in the outdoor kitchen niche in the UK. I've been part of, I'm lucky to be part of the development of some of the products for those teams as well. So I know what I'm on about. But I'm not a builder, I'm not a guru, and I fuck up all the time, all right? So, not all the time, but sometimes. So, this is all about how I approach things. If you disagree, that's fine. You know, this is just my method. So, I'm not pretending to be the know-it-all, but hopefully this helps some of you, all right? And I'm a massive barbecue enthusiast, love cooking, I'm a foodie. And if you want to check me out on Instagram, it's Slow Food Dude. And that's my cooking and stuff that I do at home. So yeah, by all means, pop over and have a look. But anyway, this is some of the outdoor kitchens that I've designed and built or project managed, been involved with recently. So you can see this is the type of style we're talking about. So this is very high-end, luxury materials, granite work surfaces, porcelain tiling, lovely different seamless materials and all the good stuff that you'd expect from outdoor kitchen design and build. So I'm not just coming at this from a bit of pallet wood and I knock it together and I've done a couple for mates. This is something I've done professionally for years. So subframe for bespoke outdoor kitchens, this is the meat of this presentation. I've put together a little rating system, and like I say, it's my opinion, it's not law, and yeah, really super technical based on my opinion. I'll give it a star rating. Starting off, 100% no. In old indoor kitchen cabinets. This comes across every now and again from customers, clients and friends. Like, can't I just use what we're ripping out of the inside of the house and put it outside? No, this is an actual picture of one that I've been come across once, and they got in touch and said, can you repair an outdoor kitchen for us? and I had a look at it, and all of the units were made from an indoor kitchen, and they'd spent about 10 grand on a brand new set up an outdoor area and new decking and granite work surfaces. And yeah, I was like, no, I can't help you, I'm very sorry, because these are interior materials, and you can see here they're all expanding and falling apart. So don't use indoor stuff, old indoor kitchen cabinets for your outdoor kitchen build. And I'm going to be a bit scathing. I know a lot of you guys are really into wood and timber on a lot of forums, a lot of places might see this. Look, it's totally up to you, and I get it. Budgets dictate things. I'm not knocking anyone and what they do, but as a professional, I'm not a big fan of wood and timber framework or housing for outdoor kitchens or the subframe. And there are pros to it. Like I said, it's a cheap material. It's easily available, easy to work with. Most people know how to cut wood, easily adaptable, and it's lightweight. But this is the biggest problem. It's a combustible material. Now, outdoor kitchens are not like interior kitchens. The appliances are very different. We're using live fires, open fires. We're using open gas burners. We're not using things like electric ovens and that kind of thing that can actually sit with their own insulated liners that are purpose built for interior. The appliances are much more powerful in the outdoor arena generally, and have a lot of naked flames. So you'll see in the instruction manuals for most built-in outdoor kitchen components, they say do not use within a combustible material environment or a subframe or carcass that is not a non-combustible material. So it's really dangerous, and I see it going on all the time with wood, and people are very proud, and they should be, of the things that they've done in a way, but the appliances that they're using and integrating into their wood frames, pallet wood, all that kind of thing is extremely dangerous, and all of the manufacturing instructions will tell you do not do it. And I've got another video coming up on why we shouldn't do that, and a bit more detail about that. But I'm going to try and get this slide presentation out without knocking wood frames for a whole hour. Okay. So the cons to this are insulated liners must be used with hot appliances, or in some cases you just can't use them at all. In most cases it needs to be subclad, short lifespan. They rot, decay, it's poor value. It may be cheap at the beginning, but you end up ripping it out in 2 years' time. Not recommended for a professional build. If you're a professional landscaper, it's not really the level of product that your clients will be wanting. It's high labour costs in general, and you get dust when you're cutting, and you will need detailed construction plans for wood frames for outdoor kitchens. So it's a bit of a downer when you're thinking about making your outdoor kitchen out of wood. You've got good old brick and block. This has been the standard for years and years for many people. The good thing about it is it's a long lifespan, it's extremely strong, heat resistant, non-combustible, and it's perfect for the traditional open fires, grills and barbecue pits, and in some cases that will be the only option that you can have, especially for big parillas or South African braais, that kind of thing. Brick and block's easily available, cheap material, and it's a professional level. It's a commercial expected thing for your clients will see to have put into their home. But the downside to it is very messy, lots of cleanup. There's lots of materials, and there's a messy install with brick and block, which can also lead on to needing a high level of skill and knowledge required to build it. Most people, other than a basic design, you'll need a brickie who really knows what he's doing, and the continuity of work as well needs to be the same. So if you're a professional looking to offer this to clients, then you need someone who can do the same over and over again. And if you're using other brickies, as we all know, their work varies and is not always the same between brickies. All right, so there's a high labour cost in this, and it's very unforgiving, difficult to adapt openings, etc. once constructed. With outdoor kitchen elements, especially some components, some appliances, they have very, very small tolerances, and unless in the planning stage and the detailed construction stage this isn't thought about, you can come unstuck very quickly with sizes and openings, and then have to knock it all down again once it's been put in place. So that can be very expensive and very frustrating. So again, here I put detailed construction plans required. But overall, brick and blocks, tried and trusted. It's non-combustible. And so giving that a rating of 4, whatever that means to you. All right. But I rate it. And then some of you might have seen these. These are quite interesting. This is modular building blocks. There's a few different types of materials on the market from different companies. There's lots of good pros and cons to these. But the most common is GRC, glass reinforced concrete. You may get other hyphenated names for these. GRP as well, and HPL, and they're different compressed materials made out of non-combustible things. And as you can see back there, if I go back one, these are modular blocks that come as a unit, and you push them together and bolt them together, pack them up, and they can create outdoor kitchen units. Some of them, like these ones here, you have to cut them, and that can be a bit of an issue. This is very thin here, very flimsy. Cutting out of a solid component like this, a brittle material, is quite a risk of breaking and wastage. And back again, once it's been cut, you can't really go back on these. So that can be a downside. But as you can see, these turn into something very, very nice. The pros to these, they're fast install. Generally, a low labour cost if people are familiar with using them. There's no subcladding required. So some of these materials, we've seen that we have to subclad, maybe with something like a cement board or a backer board. As they're a block, they're a unit themselves, they don't really require any subcladding. They come across nice and professional for those of you looking to do it as a profession. They are a long lifespan, they last a long time, and you don't need a lot of skill to install one of those. I've actually put those in that picture with a colleague of mine, and yeah, if I can do it, anyone can. But the downside to these are very heavyweight, and that means that if you're getting them on site, certain situations like on decking, they may not be suitable, and also access, they can't be dismantled and put back up together because they're a preformed unit. There's not a lot of room for errors with them, because if you cut them and you do it wrong and they break, then that's, a really expensive unit that's just useless. Not suitable for poor access, yeah, same with a heavyweight. Not readily available. Yeah, they're not a material that you see everywhere, and there could be long lead times between them. They're generally imported from places like China, India, abroad, and they're special order. They're a high cost of production because of that. And when you cut them, some of the products may not be that safe to cut, who knows, and they generate a lot of dust. This is another biggie, not always true and straight. Because of their forming, they come, especially GRC, glass reinforced concrete, they can have a lot of waves and bows and bellies in the walls of them, and not always straight and true, which can be a bit of a nightmare when you're trying to get them straight for your tiling or cladding or rendering or whatever you're looking to do. There is a question mark over some of these products as well, whether they stand up to freeze and thaw cycles. This is a big problem we have in the UK. Even products that are concrete, they still do absorb water, and if they've not absolutely removed all the air bubbles from them as well, they can blow in the frost. So there's a danger of them not being quite so durable as other materials. So all in all, they're a great solution, but I'm just giving them a 3 out of 5 because they're just not perfect, if you know what I mean. And then good old metal frame. This is one that I'm familiar with, use a lot, and it's a great product to work with, being that you can design these to whatever standard you want. And obviously, if you need me to help you design your outdoor kitchen frames, I can do that for you. It's a little soft sell, but I do have a service where I can get these made up for you, and I'll just send them to site for you. We can do anything like that for you if you like. But if you want to go out doing steel frame yourself, it's also not rocket science. But you do have to clad them, again, like other types of framework, with calcium silicate board or a type of cement board. And that gives you a flush flat surface to start cladding to and adding your features and skins. So calcium silicate board is used to subclad, easy for me to say, wood, metal or wood framework. So yeah, some people use it wood framework, like we talked about. Probably wouldn't if I was you. It gives additional strength to subframes and provides a surface to clad with your finished material. It's weatherproof, non-combustible and does not rot, and it's very strong and easily cut. So combined with a nice galvanised steel frame, you've got a product that's really strong and is going to last the test of time. Pros of it is it's low cost. It's a professional level. You know, customers are expecting that. It's a very long lifespan, extremely strong for the weight. Again, these kinds of products, if you're making your own steel frame or you order one through myself, they can be packed into flat pack or they can come as units, and they are extremely strong. They're easy to work with, extremely adaptable. You can pretty much design yourself any kind of frame or size, and they're fast. So the other thing is there's no worrying about time frames. Within a couple of weeks you can get them fabricated, or if you're doing them yourself you can go and get the materials and start making it yourself straight away. Cons to it, I'm only going to put 2 on here. Needs subcladding and construction plans are required. You may argue with me that there's more cons than that, but I genuinely believe they're the only downsides to it. And I've given it a super biased 5 out of 5. Alright, so that's metal frames. So conclusion, pretty much covered the main areas there that you may come across with construction. You could argue there's some modular systems as well, kind of flat pack, that kind of thing, and they're normally a mixture of materials that we've just talked about. So, you know, it's your call as to how suitable they are. But hopefully that's given you a better overview of the ideas, the different main types of outdoor kitchen construction that are out there. If you do have any questions, obviously do get in touch. If you like that video, get in touch, let me know. And if you didn't like that video, let me know. You know, screw you, but I don't mind. No, I'm joking. It's important, you know, for you guys to let me know what you'd like to see. And I feel I've come across a lot of the different scenarios and products that we've got in the UK. And I'd like to get your thoughts as well. So yeah, I'm not trying to be the guru here. Whatever works for you, but just make sure it's safe. That's the main thing. There are a lot of products out there, and there are a lot of things that people are putting into outdoor kitchens with genuine intent to do the best thing for themselves, which are really dangerous. So you do have to be careful. Non-combustible is the main thing that you need to think about. But yeah, get in touch. That's my details here. If you want to check out my website for outdoor kitchen frames and products, it's sumooutdoor.co.uk, and I'm Scott Paterson, and I'm even putting my telephone number out there. If you want to drop me a WhatsApp or give me a call, by all means please do. And I hope this has been useful. So I hope it wasn't too much of a drivel and a rant, but I hope this helped you guys out anyway. I hope to speak to you soon. Thanks very much. Bye.